Somebody is feeling a great deal of regret. A great deal of regret and sorrow for something that they have done in the past. Hello everybody. Now we're going to, in this video, we're going to open up the Vampire Oracle. The Vampire Oracle has an interesting message on the back. I shall read it to you before we dig into these cards, okay? Because it's important, associated with this particular oracle deck. So we're gonna be speaking to a group of people that are going through hard times with this oracle deck. So we're gonna see, what does Spirit want you to know? So on the back of the deck, it says, well, first of all, look at this one. Isn't it just darling? All right. So it says, ancient wisdom and healing messages from the children of the night. Their promise, you will not go through these dark times alone. A stunning deck designed for those facing difficult decisions, upheaval in relationships, or wishing to move away from draining careers, situations, or people. Vampiric energies have often been feared and reviled, but today, the amazing creatures of Les Vampires are proving to be allies from the most mysterious of realms, helping many humans through their own dark night of the soul. Full of wise guidance, ancient teachings, proving methods of protection, comforting advice, and provocative challenges to our flawed perception. All right, so this is supposed to speak to those of you that are going through extremely difficult times. So let's see what our unboxing reveals. Oh, thank goodness we don't have a cellophane wrapper. So this cute little book will tell us more about each card. All right. The colors are really vivid. For using dull colors, they're rather vivid. Ooh, these are sticky. Yeah, not good. I don't like it when they're sticky. All right. Kind of sounds like a creaking floor in a haunted house, doesn't it? Can you hear it? We're gonna have to separate these cards a little before we shuffle. Told you these have been sitting in a little warehouse somewhere. All right. Spirit, give us a message for the collective, please. Wow. My. These are very sticky. Not a fan of the cards themselves, nor the size of the cards or the weight of the cards. I'm also not a fan of glossy cards. Too much reflection on camera, you know? You may actually see the camera itself reflected. All right, Spirit, a message for those that are hurting and suffering in some way. A message for those that are hurting and suffering in some way, that are going through a difficult time. Preferably without my messed up shuffling. All right. Outsider, misfit, loner, and wanderer. So first message I get from this is, number one, it is the loners, the misfits, and the wanderers who, oh, that's card number 22, card number 22. It is those people that come up with, you know, unique visionary, like, thoughts. So when we have the outsider card, this is somebody who's feeling a little bit alone. Now that's, you know, pretty normal right now. At the time that I'm doing this recording, we had a full moon in Aries yesterday, and that energy associated with the full moon in Aries may make you feel that sense of solitude, because we also have Mars in retrograde. And so you may be feeling as if people don't understand you, that there's somebody in your life or a group of people that just don't quite get you, you know? And it may be causing this feeling of a sense of loneliness. All right. Creator. See, I was just saying that you guys are like the visionaries, right? All right, we're going to leave it at that. We have redemption. Can these all be seen? It's going to be difficult to see these. These are very dark. Okay, my loves? So, with redemption, absolution, forgiveness, and penance, especially with this feeling of outsider, this feeling of solitude, right? Somebody is feeling a great deal of regret. A great deal of regret and sorrow for something that they have done in the past. Perhaps dealing with some self-recrimination is associated with something that has occurred in your life in the past. The past is any time prior to you watching this reading. It could have happened to you this morning. So whatever this is that has happened, it has caused this sense of feeling a little bit on the outside, a sense of feeling like something needs to be repaired, something needs to be forgiven and cleared. Now, it could possibly be with a mother or a father. We do have mother-father here. Could also be associated with pregnancy, because we have this card saying mother-father as well. Could be something with your children or family situation. With outsider, misfit, and wanderer, there is a situation here in which you entirely feel as if you're misunderstood, that somebody does not understand the reason for your actions. Perhaps your actions brought on this feeling of solitude, because perhaps you may have sent somebody away in your life, not necessarily meaning to, but it could have been a result of your actions. Or this could be vice versa, as always. With eternal youth, energy, newness, and vitality, this particular card is saying, you need to change your thinking. You need to change your perception, because there is the potential with Creator and eternal youth to start something new. Maybe it's to start something new with whomever you need to forgive or you need forgiveness from. There's the potential to start something new here. And there's the energy backing behind this particular movement to bring about a sense of forgiveness, to bring about a sense of new growth here. To allow you the opportunity to express yourself in hopes that this person will understand why something happened between the two of you and where you are now. Now we have burnt by the sun, ambition, extension, and reach. So this particular card is speaking of the fact that perhaps somebody is going to be reaching out and, doing whatever they can to try to resolve this particular situation. Somebody may be strongly focused on their work and feeling a sense of being kind of an outsider as a result of that. There definitely is something here with this particular card saying catalyst. There is a catalyst that is driving somebody to express their regret and ask for forgiveness. This catalyst that's driving someone to ask for forgiveness is also driving the desire to start over, the desire for a fresh new start, the desire to come out of a sense of solitude and connect with this particular person. Some sort of catalyst, something that has occurred here. Let's take some cards on this. card for outsider, please. Oh, the Empress. All right. Card for eternal youth, please. Temperance. Card for burnt by the sun, please. Card for creator, please. And a card for redemption. Wow, those fell pretty strongly on there. Looks like we have 4 cards associated with redemption. All right. So with outsider and the Empress here, you're in a new cycle of your life, right? There's this, the Empress is about cycles. The Empress can also be the mother figure of the universe. We have the creator with the mother there. You could be dealing with a problem with your mother. Now, with this particular card, it speaks of the cycles of nature. This cycle of solitude, this cycle of feeling alone, this cycle of feeling misunderstood, as if you don't belong, as if you don't have your people. This cycle is temporary. It's temporary. You must remember that. It is temporary. All right. Energy, newness, vitality. It looks like you are going to move to a point of pouring some energy into something that's going to make you feel happier, that's going to take away some of the negative thoughts, the negative, the negative self-talk, as well as the worries and fears over something you may have done in the past. By putting some energy into positive thinking, and I know it seems so cliche, but seriously, putting some energy into some positive thinking will reduce the stress levels. And when you reduce the stress, then you can increase the energy to put an effort into something new, right? You can increase the energy to put an effort into brand new direction. So that's positive. It's lovely. With burnt by the sun and the 6 of Cups, there's a strong energy of, thinking back on what happened here, right? Thinking back on what happened here. Thinking back to times long ago when you didn't have those worries, you didn't have those struggles, you didn't have to worry about connecting with other people. The children are just children. They play, they have fun, they see life in a different way. You didn't have to worry about your home and finances and things of that nature. You could just live and be and enjoy the moment. So there's a nostalgia to going back to those times where life was simpler, life was easier, life seemed to flow better. And then we have somebody here, the catalyst. The catalyst here. Our Queen of Cups is holding something deeply in her heart. Perhaps there's been an intuitive impression that suddenly made you go, okay, this is what I need to do. I need to seek forgiveness for this. Whether you're man or woman does not matter. The Queen of Cups and the Empress were both representing an energy. So the Queen of Cups is that energy of expressing love, expressing your emotions, self-love and care as well, which we certainly see is needed here. But there's been a catalyst that's led to somebody desiring forgiveness. That catalyst could be the recognition that they have deep love for someone. And they don't want to lose that person. They don't want to feel like the outsider. They don't want to feel as if, they're going through something alone. They don't want to feel as if life is difficult. So they feel a need to release the regret of something that was said or done. Now, we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Devil. And we have the Hierophant. Seven of Cups expresses that perhaps if this is you, the Seven of Cups shows us that there's a sense of not really knowing how to obtain this forgiveness. Will you be heard by whom you wish to speak to? Will they hear you? Will they understand you? Will they know that you mean what you're saying? Will they be able to feel the deep regret you have? Will they be willing to forgive you? There's so many unknowns. But yet, I do feel you are going to be encouraged, if this is you, to reach out and ask for that forgiveness. To reach out and bring peace between you and another person. To reach out and communicate in hopes that you will be heard. There's a Devil card here. It's possible that you could have been dealing with an addiction. When we see the Devil card, it often has to do with addictions or you know, things in our life that kind of hold us on an emotional hostage level or a mental hostage level. This particular thing could be an addiction. It could be toxic behavior. It could be pornography, gambling. It could be any number of things, but something, very likely with the way that this person acted or communicated, was extremely toxic. And there's worries about whether or not you're going to be heard, whether or not this person is going to even listen to your desire to repair the connection. Now, the Hierophant has this great big light surrounding him. The Hierophant can have to do with spiritual matters. It can also have to do with institutions, and it could also have to do with relationships in general. And so I feel somebody is wanting to repair a relationship, or to repair a job situation, or to repair a school situation. Something that is overwhelming, that there are deep regrets for. It looks like the epiphany on how to do that will come. Oh, look at that, the Fool on the bottom. Brand new beginning. Brand new beginning. Look at that. A brand new beginning. Happy beginning if somebody takes action. King of Wands. If somebody takes action, if it's love, this could bring about a new phase of this love connection. If this is family, it brings about, you know, good, happy energy. Oh my goodness, wait till you see what's on top. If this is a family situation, there's a sense of happiness. If there's a friend situation, there's a sense of happiness. There is a potential to renew this connection. Could be with a soulmate or twin flame with the Two of Cups. Definitely see soulmate, twin flame with these two cards. So, and look at that. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups, wanting to communicate. It's been too long. Somebody feels like they're not going to be heard, but I think they're going to try it anyway. So, looks beautiful. Love and light to you. Good luck to you. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Subscribing allows me to connect to your energy for future readings. And I love to be able to connect with you energetically. So don't forget to hit that button. Also, please share these with your friends and family. You never know who might be in need of the message that you just heard. Have an absolutely beautiful day. Thumbs up.